I'm Ethan Kwan, and today I'm going to be showing you a proof of the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, and this is going to be done with testuli sketches. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Okay, so, so what is the Pythagorean theorem anyway? Well, the Pythagorean theorem is this. If you have a right triangle that looks like that, one sec. And just change colors. Let's see, say you have two sides. Let's say you have a squared. So, no, sorry, here's A. And then let's say you have another square. Let's use this blue color here. And let's call it B. Right? If that's B, and that's A, and if we make a triangle, oops, what happened? It's not really yellow, is it? Okay, and let's say that's C. There's a formula that relates all these things, which is called the Pythagorean theorem. And the equation is, switching colors is the hard part. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So that is the Pythagorean theorem. And today we're going to prove it. Okay, so let's move over here first, right? Okay, so if we move over here, I don't think that's a step. So if we move over there, and then we, wait a second. Okay, if we move over here, and then let's say we construct a square, and the square, let's say, is tilted like this. One side. Try to do my best drawing of a good square. Nope, that's not good enough. Ooh, that's too big. That's good. Okay. No. Isn't this a pain? Drawing perfect squares is not my thing. Is that? No. Nah. Now this is hard. Tilted squares are hard. Sorry, I'm just being perfect here. I like being perfect. Okay, there we go. So if this is a square, and let's say all the side lengths are C, okay? Just because, okay? Just follow along. If this is C, the area here is C squared. Remember that now. And if this is a square, all these corners are right triangles, right? This is a right triangle, this is a right triangle, that's a right triangle, and that's a right triangle. Okay, so now what we do is we do this. We go to the top corner here, and we drop perpendicularly, and I'll just do that in a different color. I don't know, I'm just arbitrarily switching colors today. Let's see, what's a good color? Maybe green, because we haven't done green in a while. Okay, so something like that. Grr. And then I just have to draw the rest with a pencil. There we go. Actually, we're not going to drop it the entire way. We're just going to drop like halfway. Something like that. Okay, so from here, let's drop sideways like this. And from here, let's drop up. It doesn't really make any sense, but How do you drop up? Actually, that's kind of a mistake. That's supposed to go all the way. So if we go to this corner there, and this goes all the way here, right? And this drops like that, all the way to there, like that. Okay, so now we have our 5 right triangles, or 4 actually. Okay, so where are the right angles? Well, we have a right angle right here, right? Oops, it's still in ruler mode, and that's what I call it. So, whoops, still wrong color. Let's see, I don't know, purple. Just because I like purple. Okay, don't judge. So that's a right angle. That's a right angle because we dropped up and we dropped sideways. And this is a right angle, right? Whoops. And this is a right angle. And this is a right angle. Now we have 4 right-angled triangles that are like this. And there is either a square or a rectangle in the middle here. We haven't been able to prove that it's a square or a rectangle yet. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Well, what we're going to do is it's pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to first prove that all these triangles here, this one, this one, this one, and this one are exactly the same, aka they're congruent. And then we're going to try and prove the Pythagorean theorem out of that. Okay, so how do we prove that this is congruent? Well, we know that all the sides have a common edge, C, right? And they all have a common angle. So, well, let's say that this angle is theta there, okay? If that's theta, then this here is 90 minus theta, right? That makes sense because since this is a 90-degree angle, if this is theta, if that's theta, this is 90 minus theta, right? And the same thing here. This is theta, and this is 90 minus theta, right? So that means that all the angles are exactly the same, and that means all the triangles are exactly the same too. Okay, so now let's name one of them B. So let's name the longer side B. So this length from here to here, that's B, okay? And I don't think I drew it correctly. Okay, let's just say this here is B, okay? And that means this is also B, right? This is also B, right? And all these green sides here are B, right? Okay, so let's say those are B in length. So that means that this here, from here to here, that is also B. And I'm just going to name that this time. So B. Okay, now let's do the A's. What are the A's? Well, it's pretty simple. We can just grab, let's see, what edge should I use? Okay, I'm just gonna grab a different color here. What color did okay, never mind, I'll just use this. Okay, so let's say this is A here. So A, that means this here is A. And that is also A, because all these are congruent, right? So these are all A's. A, run. There's a bear behind you. Ah. Okay, anyway, so we have all these triangles that we have A and B's. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to, well, first save our work. So we can just grab this. Or can we do that? I don't think we can. Okay, so I'm not sure if we can grab and paste and stuff here. Okay, so let's just, well, now what we're going to do is we're going to erase this little parts. This part here. And what we're going to do is we are going to move it over, well, it was like this, right? So we're going to move it over here. Whoops, wrong color. I used that blue color. There it is. Oops, wrong color. Why do I keep scrolling? Why do I keep singing or talking? This is weird, so I'm gonna stop now. I run out of breath anyway. Okay, okay. So that's B, right? And so this is A. So that's A, right? And we're gonna also erase this top one here and move it down to the bottom. So basically right here. Right here. And let me just mark B again. This is the hard part. Switching colors is really the hard part. If you want to make this video, you should make like some keyboard shortcuts that correspond to colors. Okay, so now we have this. Now how can we relate this to C? Well, nothing has changed. The area hasn't changed. It's still C squared, right? Because we just moved the pieces around. So the area is the same, C squared, right? So the area is the same, so C squared, right? Okay, so what's the area equal to that? Well, you can figure that out by, if that's A here, and this has to be A too, because this was A here, and we just moved this over here, so that is A. So this is A, right? So that's A. So this forms here an A by A rectangle, right? Now, filling this in might take a while, so I'm going to use a bigger brush. Maybe this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's A. Now what's the area of that? Well, that's pretty easy. That's A squared, right? So this area here is A squared, right? Okay, so what is the area of that big square over there? What is the area of, like I said, switching colors is the hard part. What is the area of this area here? This gigantic piece here. Now I'm going to color it in. I might speed this up. Come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Done! Yay! Okay, so now we have that. What is the area of that? Well, if we really want to, we can do this. Well, that is going to be, whoops, that's better. Okay, so if that's B, this is B as well, right? And this is B, and this is B, right? Okay, so if these sides are all B, this area is B squared, right? And the area of the entire figure is C squared. So that means that the area of, just grab the A color again. So A squared, that's just this area here and here, plus B squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now that is an awesome proof of the Pythagorean theorem. Well, I think it's awesome. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe, like, and remember to share this channel with others. Otherwise, see you at howtodostufflessons.com, and see you next time. Bye. 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 Okay, bye. Bye, 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 bye.